Okay. Oh god. Alright, we get comfortable sitting down. This is a real quick review of what's it called? Roadkill. I think it's 2024. I don't know. I have to see the IMDb page. It's okay. It's a cheaply made movie. You get that vibe right off the bat when you first like the opening scene. Like it's obvious it's a cheaply made movie. And so you can't go in expecting much, right? But the main lead, which I think she just goes, she's called the driver, because Carmichael's character, yeah, she doesn't actually have a name. We know that her childhood was rough, and that it sounds like she was prostituted by her father, unfortunately. But we also know like the guy, and I don't think he has a name either. I think he's just passenger. But he's also in the same predicament, right? He had a bad childhood too, and we find out in the film that they're both serial killers. The girl, we see that she kills a guy in the diner. And what's funny with that is that the employee, because there's only two people working there, and the employee, she kills him in the woman's restroom too. So it's funny that, because she seduces him, she like teases him to come follow her, and then she kills him. And I guess she does that because like men that look at her as a sex object, like it triggers her, or she's like, you need to die because you're looking at me like that. Like the other guy, he's bitter against all women because his mom was abusive, right? And so he makes comments like, all you guys are all the same, you're all the same. Basically there's two broken people and they murder. And apparently this county is like huge. And it's rural. I guess it's a predominantly rural county because there's like barely any other cars on the road or businesses around. It's like pretty barren actually. But what was I thinking in my head? Yeah, the lady, it's still nighttime that she discovers the body of the other guy dead, which is hilarious because it means that what were you doing the whole time? He was making fun of her for being lazy, but I guess she was being lazy because she didn't go to check in on him, like, hey, are you still there? It was called like Frankie D's Diner or something like that. And what was I thinking of? And then also they give us a post-credit scene in this movie. In the post-credit scene, we get what was it called? We get that same lady. Her name's Allison. We get Allison again, and presumably the guy and the girl, I guess they're like a couple now. Well, not a couple like romantically, but like they're gonna team up and kill people and shit, because why not? And he even kind of suggests to her after the police station, he even sort of suggests to her, like, we can, like, he's saying we, as in the duo, the two of them, and he mentions to her, like, I knew something was different about you when you first picked me up, and I think you can sense that I was different too. And so we're like kind of two peas in a pod. We're similar. We can relate to each other. Oh, we also learned that the cops in the town are evil too. They're also bad, and they kill people. And the cops, it's like typical movie fashion. He explains this whole plan and stuff, and like, oh, I'm gonna pin the murders on you, and so I'm gonna get away with it. Me and my partner. The partner wants to rape her. Look, you just get the vibe from the get-go when he's in the car with her that he's like attracted to her, which it's understandable. I was attracted to her too, but you get the vibe that he's like sleazy. He's not a good person, and of course it turns out to be true. So when he dies, it's like satisfying to watch him die, because he was gonna do that awful thing to her. Now there is an ambiguous killing. Well, I think he is a killer because we never see him kill, but we see him like kind of gesture to reach for his knife. Then they show us early in the film that he has a knife on his side, and he always reaches there when he's behind someone, particularly a woman. And yeah, we never see him particularly kill someone, but we do have that gas station scene where the man was killed with a blunt object. However, the woman was stabbed, and he has a knife. So it leads us to believe that, yeah. Because he even makes this comment. He's like, oh, I only kill people when they deserve it. And I guess maybe she feels the same way. But that's not true. They just kill people indiscriminately. or people that they feel deserve it, because they made a slight, like, well, the woman, actually, she was working on a truck, so she wouldn't, for her to be killed, which is completely unfair. And then with the gentleman, he was being creepy and like flirtatious with her in the gas station, but it's no reason to kill someone over that, you know. But regardless of that, yeah, the movie's okay. It's not bad. It's not good, particularly good. It's a cheaply made movie, but if you don't mind movies like that, then maybe you'll enjoy it. I guess I like the twist in the story. I like that they're both actually killers. I think it may take place in my home state as well, if I had to guess, because it's just a flat terrain, and you see like palm trees in the background, like palm plants, and like in the pine trees that grow tall. I'm like, yeah, that's my state right there. The only thing I got out of this film is honestly a new celebrity crush. I forgot what her name was, her first name, her birth name, but her surname is Carmichael. And I have to say, she's very beautiful. And for me, that was the whole kind of highlight of the film, was just staring at her, to be honest. Just admiring her. So yeah, Roadkill movie review. Thank you for listening.